of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SGG.
Good afternoon and welcome to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited.
Experience Carnival with Courts Ready Cash. Enter to win $10,000 cash when you take a loan for $3,000 or more. Get the cash to purchase event tickets and costumes. All you need to apply is your ID, payslip, recent job letter, proof of address, and 2 references. No security required. Flexible payment terms, quick approval, and hassle-free. Visit us in store or apply online at www.courts.com. Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Promotion ends June 30th, 2025. Normal criteria and special conditions apply.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, police on June 3rd, 2025, arrested and charged Mark Sam, a 34-year-old resident of Otley Hall, with the offense of indecent assault. The investigation reveals that the accused indecently assaulted a 24-year-old analyst from Rattermill by touching her buttock with his right hand. The offense was committed in Kingston on June 3, 2025. Sam appeared before the Serious Offences Court on Wednesday, June 4, 2025. He pled guilty and was remanded into custody until July 15, 2025 for sentencing. Today, June 5th, and tomorrow, June 6th, 2025, students in grade 2 and 4 will participate in the OECS Early Reading and Mathematics Assessments. This is part of the OECS country's efforts to advance education and learning outcomes for primary school students in the region. The inclusion of the OECS Early Reading Assessment and the OECS Early Mathematics Assessment into the 2025 National Diagnostic Assessment means that students will now be taking a regional assessment. This marks a slight departure from the previous years, during which assessments were developed, administered, and scored at a national level. It is anticipated that this transition to a regional assessment will facilitate collaboration among experts from the various member states, whose collective expertise can help to improve the quality and effectiveness of diagnostic assessments in the OECS. The shift will also provide valuable data on student performance throughout the region, which can be employed to inform future decision-making and enhance the education systems in the OECS. Still on the local scene, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves says 800 more Vincentians have received support from the Ministry of National Mobilization. Speaking on radio yesterday, the Prime Minister noted that he had continuously appealed for those who were eligible to receive support and did not receive to contact the necessary authorities. The 800 persons received approximately $3,000 each to compensate for the months they did not receive. Approximately over 4,000 Vincentians have received income support from the government thus far. Dr. Gonsalves added that the government has spent upwards of $25 million through the Ministry of National Mobilization on income and production support. We hear more from Prime Minister Gonsalves.
We have between January and June, we'll be spending upwards of $25 million through the Ministry of National Mobilization on the burial card. And we had paid out at the end of March, beginning of April, to 4,135 persons, 135 or 165. I'm trying to look at the sheet in the computer now that is faded, 135. And we paid all at one time, you remember, $600 a month. And then, remember, I've been repeatedly saying that if you don't make the list at any time, go to your MP, come by my office, check Angie, Rutan, go to mobilization, and there would be inquiries. And those inquiries were done, and all the reconciliations were made, and 800 persons additional went on.
That was Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. Hurricane Beryl struck St. Vincent and the Grenadines on July 1st, 2024, leaving in its path a wide spread of destruction. On to news in the region. 23 Haitian nationals were detained by members of the Dominican Army as they were found in the country without legal immigration status and involved in environmental destruction. The police report that the operation uncovered charcoal ovens, felled trees, sacks of charcoal, and various agricultural tools, along with the seizure of 12 riding animals and an ox with a plow. The group included 7 men, 4 women, and 12 minors. They were transported to the 10th Infantry Battalion headquarters for further processing. The seized animals are to be handed over to the Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources for appropriate action. St. Kitts and Nevis's Minister of Tourism, Civil Aviation and International Transport, Marsha T. Henderson, has been awarded the prestigious 2025 Minister of Tourism Award. The award was presented at the inaugural Caribbean Women's Leadership Awards, held during Caribbean Week in New York. Hosted by the Caribbean Tourism Organization, CTO, the event celebrates the achievements of women shaping the future of Caribbean tourism. Minister Henderson was recognized for her visionary leadership, commitment to sustainable tourism development, and transformative contributions to St. Kitts' growing tourism sector. She was selected by fellow tourism ministers from across the region, who acknowledged her excellence in leadership, innovation in destination marketing, and dedication to elevating the Caribbean's profile on the global tourism stage. The evening also marked the official launch of the CTOs from the C-Suite magazine, a new platform dedicated to highlighting female leadership in Caribbean tourism. On the international scene, Tanzania has decided to block access to social media platform X because it allows pornographic content to be shared, the information minister has said. Tanzanians have reported that access to X has been restricted in the last 2 weeks after political tensions rose and the police account was hacked, but there has not yet been a total shutdown of the platform. Tanzania's present government has been accused of becoming increasingly repressive as it campaigns to remain in office. In a post, the Legal and Human Rights Center said that X, then known as Twitter, faced a similar shutdown in the run-up to the 2020 election, and the recurrence of restrictions raised serious concerns about the openness of digital space in Tanzania. It said it was troubling that while the minister confirmed the government's role in blocking X, government officials and public institutions continued to use the platform. In an interview, the information minister linked the ban to X's announcement last year, which stated it would no longer block consensually produced and distributed adult content. Finally, in sports, England have recalled Jacob Bethel for the first test against India and responded to a lengthy pace bowling injury list by naming Jamie Overton in the squad. 21-year-old Bethel makes an immediate return after not featuring in the victory over Zimbabwe because of Indian Premier League commitments, but could not miss out on a place in the final 11. Cerise Overton is in a test squad for the first time since the tour of Pakistan in 2022. The 31-year-old is currently recovering from a broken little finger. This has been WeFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WeFM's 3 p.m. news. WeFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.